Okay, let's have a look at it. This is a scale 1 to 24. Originally, the body was of a Toyota Hiace standard toy that you buy for your baby or your boy. Then I took it and I wanted to change everything for it to be able to drift. Now, this was an important lesson for me because I needed to learn about how to build the body. And what I did was 3D printing of the side skirts and the bumper and the back. And then now to attach it, I used epoxy. But the problem with the epoxy that I used was that for every place that it bled, it also left marks. That's why it looks like that. So those are the glue marks, right? Because this was like a 2-mix solution. With the 2-mix solution, then you have to push it out of a syringe. And the problem with that was that it kept on marking on everything. But it was okay because I needed to learn that for the future body that I was about to build and the future projects that I want to do. The RC itself, the body actually weighs it down, because what I've done is I put 2 PLA blocks here, and then with the PLA blocks I put a slot for it to sit. So it sits automatically on this slot, and that's basically what's holding it. There's no pins, there's no nothing, and it can go as far as you want it to go. So basically it holds on to itself over time, which is a great idea. I also added the lights, and also the backlights can be able to show you, let's say now we put it in order. The backlights indicate what direction you're going. Now, in the future projects, I'm going to use something different. This is the Tamiya epoxy putty. So this is not a glue, but it's like clay. So what it does, it comes with 2 blends. So you have this and that. So with the 2 blends, you're supposed to knead them together. And then once you knead them together, let's put the packet here just in case you want to order. So the Tamiya epoxy, there's a quick mix, the quick type, and then there's a smooth type, depending on what you're trying to build. So if you're trying to build the sides, then what you do is, first of all, you can apply something to hold the base. And then once you've mixed both of these together, you can now start molding it. And then once you've molded it together, you can start shaping it by sanding. That's what I'm going to use in the future, instead of this 3D printing and then gluing it together, because the type of glue is the problem. Or else the alternative will be, once I've done the 3D shape, I can be able to come again and mold just a little bit to combine the 2 parts. For this, it takes probably 24 hours to be able to set, or even less. We say it would be good to leave it for 12 hours before you start sanding. And once that happens, it's fully set and it becomes hard. So it's like clay. You put it, once you put everywhere and it's smooth, you sandpaper it to be completely smooth. Then after that, let's start again. Once you've gotten this, you're going to apply it on the side. And then once you've molded it to the shape that you want, you're going to let it dry. And then once it dries, you can be able to sandpaper. Then you have your final result that is attached to the body.